Hi, I'm Scott Cohen from the Green Scene, and I'm here for ConcreteNetwork.com to talk about outdoor fireplace design and placement in the yard. Now, the first thing you want to consider when you're placing an outdoor fireplace is local zoning codes. Where can I place that fireplace? Can it be how many feet back from the property line? How many feet back from a side property line? Rear property setbacks? How far from a house or structure does it need to be placed? There's many different types of outdoor fireplaces. There can be a custom outdoor fireplace that's built from the ground up. You can use a precast concrete outdoor fireplace. You can use a fire hearth, which is a combination of a fireplace and a fire pit. Or you can use a kit construction method and then add your own decorative pieces on top of that to make it look a little bit more customized. Now, this custom outdoor fireplace was constructed using special engineering. It's got a concrete footing. It was constructed of cinder block. Then we used cast concrete to cast our hearth, mantle, and some of the other decorative elements on the exterior. This, construction-wise, has our hearth. It's got our firebox, and that firebox is veneered on the inside with what's called refractory fire brick. That's a special brick that's been fired at high temperature so that it can handle the high heat inside a firebox, and it protects the rest of the structure from damage or from overheating and having aggregate overheat and pop out, which can be quite dangerous. At the base, you have the hearth. The hearth is part of your footing. It's usually set at somewhere between 16 to 20 inches in height so that it can work as a seat. It adds additional entertaining space in the backyard by doubling as a seat bench. The firebox is the space that the firewood is actually placed into. In this case, we have a gas log lighter below it to help the fire get started, but that isn't necessarily a requirement. As the smoke goes up into the firebox, your firebox needs to have an angle so that it becomes what's called a Rumford style firebox, and it'll have a smoke shelf above that. That smoke shelf reduces the amount of downdraft so you don't have as much smoke coming forward from an outdoor fireplace. Now, outdoor fireplaces are different than indoors. Indoors, you have a completely controlled environment. When smoke rises, it goes right out the chimney and you don't have any issues with forward blowing smoke. Outdoors, it's a little different. We've got wind movement. Even the slightest breeze can force smoke out the front of a chimney box. When designing an outdoor fireplace, it can accomplish a lot of things for you. It can be a focal point, it can be a windbreak, and in this case it can give us privacy from the neighbor. This structure I wanted to be larger so that we had more privacy, and I added these side boxes to the fireplace. They've got some nice arch detail on it. This is cast concrete on the top here and cast concrete below. This is an example of an outdoor fireplace that is a precast concrete outdoor fireplace. This was ordered in a custom color to match the concrete and the staining that was done in this courtyard. Now, this is glass fiber reinforced concrete, which makes this lightweight, and we can order these and they can be delivered and dropped into the job site. Now, in this particular instance, a fireplace makes a much better choice than a fire pit. Fire pit would limit our patio seating and limit the space that we have available for entertaining in this smaller courtyard. Having this up against the back creates a nice backdrop for us for entertaining, creates a nice warm romantic ambiance for this courtyard area. Now, this outdoor fireplace is a ventless fireplace. It doesn't require a chimney or a flue. It's burning just a faux gas log here. It's actually operated by a switch, so it's easy to turn on and off. Now, we constructed it using a cast concrete upside down mantle here for our hearth, and then we used precast concrete pieces to go around the firebox, and we capped the wall behind it with a poured in place cast concrete cap to keep rain and things like that out from entering the firebox area. This is a great option for a small balcony like this where you don't have room for a large outdoor chimney. This outdoor fireplace is designed with a little bit more contemporary styling. It's designed to be a little bit wider. It's lower in stature here, and that's because it only has to burn gas logs. If this was to burn real wood, we'd need to have a higher chimney and flue to get the fire, smoke, and embers further away from the adjacent structures. Now, this is an example of a custom outdoor fireplace. This was built from the ground up following typical structural engineering. Now, we've created the hearth and the mantle out of cast concrete. We poured it in an integral color called sandstone, and that matches the other work that we have on this particular project. Now, in order to tie it in with the rest of the job, I used some of the same tile that we used on the swimming pool above the mantle just to create a little decoration. The side boxes are great for storing wood or other outdoor entertainment needs like a stereo or something like that. This outdoor fireplace does a great job of anchoring the space here, and it also provides us some privacy from the nosy neighbors across the street. I'm Scott Cohen for ConcreteNetwork.com. Thanks for watching.